It's a truck and a van.
Damn it, Alex. Oh, I see the marks that it was.
Yeah, it like literally recently fell out.
Mm-hmm.
It does that.
So, do I need to pump it or anything?
No, it's EFI.
It starts so easily. My air fuel mixture is off when I start because I have a stupid
AC,
open source ECU.
My AC works, so you can put the windows up. Talking will be luxury.
Oh, that's a lock.
Next one over. There you go.
Such luxury.
Make sure to tell him the story about when you bought this.
Oh, I will. It's
Okay.
such an amazing story.
I'll let Alex narrate.
Tell me the story about when you bought this.
Oh, did you parking brake?
No, I did not.
No, it's I'm parking braked. It's not parking braked. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not parking brake. Yeah, the steering just does that. It's actually turning the wheels.
Oh, okay.
This is so weird.
This is the backseat of.
So, the story of finding your van truck.
Okay, so about 2 years ago at this point, me and him were internet friends somewhat in real life through doing fighting robots, battle bots.
Mm-hmm.
And he posts on Craigslist that he found this thing, his, and I'm just like, I want this. I need this. This is the most me truck ever. And then it's basically me and him going back and forth with, no, you buy it, no, you buy it, no, you buy it, for like a month. And then he asked it out. And then it was his. So I'm scouring the internet for the next year looking for a van truck. And eventually this one popped up on Craigslist. I call the owner.
You had me go check it out.
Is there
Yeah.
high beam switch
the
on the...
high beam switch is under the spaghetti monster. Just pull.
Is my high beam on? Or...
Did you pull the lights all the way
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, you have lows then.
You have lows.
All right.
That's pretty good.
So I don't want to stick my foot under. No one coming. I gotta go wide.
Yeah, gotta bust it. Don't fall into the train.
How many feet of car is behind me?
22.
All right.
Yeah.
Between 21 and 22. So back to my story about how we got this. So I sent him on a recon mission, and he takes his van truck to go check it out. And so he checks it out, and he gives me the thumbs up. So, but the problem is, I work a real job where I have to be there all the time. So it's not like I can just run up on the next day to go buy it. So
Wait, acceleration time.
yes.
All right, we're halfway up the rev range already. Are we in third gear? Second gear?
Second gear. It goes into third at about 35. There it goes. We are in all 3 gears.
And then you run out.
And then you just literally put it all the way down and it goes. So, continuing with the story, so a week goes by and I finally have enough time. I call my other buddy Mike Mike, I have found the van truck. We're going to Rhode Island. Mike's like, okay, no questions asked.
At this point, a snowstorm, a blizzard is forecast for that day. Keep this in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the day that it happens, I go meet him at his house, and we're going to take his car up.
Yeah.
So we're going. The weather's just getting progressively worse and worse.
Like we're sliding on the highway.
Like this is we're doing 40 on the highway, and you don't want to go faster than 40.
Oh, okay.
So we get there after many more hours than it should have taken. I'm looking at the van truck in the snow. So like this is the first time I've seen this.
Now you have to say, when we were pulling up to the guy's house, the first thing we saw was an ice cream truck in his driveway.
Yeah.
An old ice cream truck, not a new one. Like one that hadn't been an ice cream truck in years, and it's just like, he had an ice cream truck. So this is the kind of man who owns a van truck.
Right.
Don't forget the baby photo album, man.
We don't get there yet.
Yeah, okay.
So after doing the boring, yes, I'm going to actually buy this on all of that, the owner comes out with an album, a baby photo album of horns on the side.
Okay. Which Oh, way out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so he comes out with a baby photo album of multiple previous van trucks that this man has owned.
Oh.
And he's showing it to us. And he's just incredibly happy and proud of his van trucks. And I'm just like, this was in good hands. So I'm feeling slightly more confident about buying this. But, so we're still at the, so then it comes time of, I need to drive this somewhere because it is now mine.
Uh-huh.
Snowstorm was so bad, we decided to take it back to Boston to their
shop in Boston.
So like there's 6 inches on the ground at this point. Like there's literally a blizzard warning. And so they parked it overnight at my machine shop parking lot. And so that's the photo that you saw that we sent you of the 2 van trucks in snow.
Yeah.
That was from that night.
Oh.
And then you had to tow your car back too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so literally new vehicle, never driven something this large for an extended period of time, never tested this vehicle. The ballsy plan was we were going to tow back my buddy Mike's car with van truck all the way from Boston to Philly.
Oh boy.
Because that seemed like a fantastic idea. And so we did. And
it was one of the U-Haul dollies.
Yeah, so it went great for about 30 miles. And at that point I learned that the gas gauge didn't work.
Uh-oh.
But we were prepared. We had a siphon and tools. But then we also learned that Mike's car was new enough that it had anti-siphon technology.
Oh no.
So we were unable to get that out. So then we had to call AAA. And after an hour or so of dealing with AAA, they show up with a tow truck much smaller than van truck, and the guy is just absolutely in tears at what is this? What is this?
His best quote was, "Let me get this straight. You're towing the working car."
Yeah.
This happens to me too. So
I have a weird question. If you're trying to tow your car back, why didn't you take unhitch the working car, go buy a fuel can somewhere and come
we
back?
We were on the, what interstate was that?
I forget whatever the interstate is coming out of Boston, and we ran out of gas at a very inconvenient place where you couldn't unhitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interstate 90 coming out of Boston has very few exits. There's not like one every mile. There's one every like 20 miles.
Yeah.
It's an older highway, yeah.
Yeah, so we were coming out that way to go back to Philly. And yeah, that was how I bought it. And then, so continuing with the driving, we're going, and I'm like, I don't want to pay tolls for this monstrosity plus towing a car. So I just set Google Maps to, we're going to avoid all tolls.
Oh
and
boy.
The net result of that was this went on to GW. Towing a car.
Yeah, it sucked because I think it was down to 1 lane.
Yeah, there was a accident where somebody had died because they had rolled.
Oh no.
So it was down to 1 lane, so traffic was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And Mike was driving at this point.
Yeah. We actually had a semi cut off traffic to let us in. It was pretty epic.
The sensation of driving the Centurion?
Centurion, yeah.
Centurion is, I'm not driving it. It's in motion. I'm giving suggestions.
That's exactly
where I could do it.
That's exactly what I say. It's like if I want to turn, it'll think about it for a second and then maybe vaguely move in that direction to satisfy me.
Because this.
Yeah.
You really just hover your couch down the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Putting my foot down in the footwell.
You can man spread across the country in this.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the pinnacle of towing luxury in the 80s, man. This is what it was like.
I'm getting what the luxury is. It's not quite the materials, although real wood is nice. It's, hey now. That guy wasn't even looking in my direction.
Yeah. Don't kill my van truck. I love this too much.
The other horn is that button down there.
So that's the air horns?
Yeah.
By all means, go for it.
I don't want to make a scene pulling into the club.
Alright.
To be fair,
I mean, all we did was cruise on the highway. It's pretty good. I see that I'm above 55 miles an hour and I'm almost $3,000, and the red line is
3.5.
That's it.
yeah, so you see why I put the OD on mine. I just went ahead and spent that money. It's like I couldn't stand it.
You're going to want to start braking like way now.
Like now?
Yeah,
Okay.
like now. It has a lot of inertia. my
I know,
insurance would
more
not
paperwork
cover
for you
it.
unaware. We would have made a
Yeah.
statement.
Oh, you hopped it. I hopped it.
What did I hop?
You hopped the curb.
Did I hit the sign?
No.
So you just hopped the curb.
Alex, I don't think that's actually a curb. It's like a little cut where they didn't pave straight.
Oh,
I look back, I'm like, there is no curb there.
Oh, but,
I would have destroyed the sign.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So.
All right, so for here, to do this correctly, out, cut.
Cut as hard as you can like a box truck. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
perfect.
there you go. You nailed it.
Yep.
That is how you van truck.
Go way out, occupy space, and then just like cut up.
Hitting low-hanging branches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the
You
roof
have the
flat.
flappy.
Yeah, I choose to lose the half a mile per gallon.
I want
For the look.
flappy.
Okay, it looks like that guy's just working out and parking his car there, so...
Word.
You want to do the thing?
Let's do the thing.
All right, so just a thought, question, whatever.
Yeah.
Since you did the walk around of one, do you want to do a walk around of like both of them epically parked? Well, just like close up footage of both.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's
See if you can park this thing in Boston. Oh, you're doing great. What do you mean you've never driven these things before? Yeah, actually, if you've driven a U-Haul...
Now, my ass is bigger than my nose, so...
Yeah, see, it has childbearing hips.
If the towing mirror is clear, your butt clears. So
Okay.
you're good.
So should I aim for the... Wait.
Park
good.
next to his, that's good enough.
Should I go mirror to mirror?
Sure.
Does that make the noses?
The mirrors
are
aren't
different.
the same design, so I would just go like door line to door line if you can.
So keep coming forward.
Yeah.
A little more, a little more, a little more. Good.
All right.
Giggity.
Just leave. You don't need the parking brake. Good.
I'm weird. I always park and brake.
Thank you so much.
Glorious experience of Centurion.
Well, the parking brake is rusty on this thing. So I try not to use it because once I got stuck, the parking brake. Prelude is the